Hello, everybody, and welcome back! Oh, boy, I cannot wait to get into this. We're finally getting there. We're finally getting somewhere. The roof, so far, has been started, and I'm hoping today I get to finish it without somebody, you know, being a Mr. Somebody and blowing up in my face! Eat that shit, bitch! Anyways. Alright, so where was I? So yeah, I'm gonna... Oh, come on. So, that so far is going to be the only issue. Is I'm gonna have monsters spawning under the roofs until I can figure out the lighting situation here. So that's why I was working on the hanging lights, but I'm not sure that those are in fact working. So we're just gonna keep working on the roof. That's what we're gonna do. That's gonna be the main goal. We're gonna finish the roof, and then we'll get to the interior designing after all of that. Because I am starting to get sick and tired of not having a roof. Let's grab those, grab that. So, I finished all this overhangs. Oh, right, I was going to do the lights first. I haven't really invited any of my friends to the server yet. I really haven't. I've been meaning to, but I just haven't. Part of that has just been because I just want to get this house done. I just want my house, damn it. Let me have my house. And then the other reason has been, you know, everyone's been busy. Everyone's been, you know, taking care of their own things. And that is totally fine. That is totally valid. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, it's always important to take care of your own shtick first. You know, a lot of my friends, they have jobs, or they have other duties, other responsibilities that they need to bear in mind. You know, and then there's me. I have a day job, I really do. I'm not going to really talk about it because I'm pretty sure there's something against that. Could be wrong, but yeah, you know, so I know what it's like to be uber busy and to not really have a whole lot of like free time. Why is it doing that? That's weird. Anyways, so yeah, it can get stressful at times. Why is it doing that? I'm not gonna question it. Whoa! You again! I thought I got rid of you last time! Be gone! You feathered fiend! Jeez! Can the guy catch a break? Where was I? Oh, yeah. Being busy. It's good to be busy. It is good to stay busy, you know, that way. It's not really like a distraction thing. It's more just along the lines of, hey, I've got something to do. You know, it's good to have that. I think everybody should have that. Hey, I have something I can do. Right now, it's me in this house. Now, I know for a fact that it didn't have industrial floodlights like that. I'm kind of putting those there, though, just to, like, stave off mobs from spawning, but I don't know if that's actually working. Either way, it'll lighten up the place. So that's the important part right there. If it lights up the place and I can actually kind of see at night with these things, that's what's important. But, yeah. Because once I get the roof done, then I'm gonna actually like start working on the rest of it. And by that I mean like all the interior stuff, like all the stuff inside the house. I'll worry about the outside later. And then, ooh, I love that sunset. And then yeah, we can worry about all that later. I have my minimap turned off, and that's just because I don't intend on going anywhere today. I intend to be here fully. I also did kind of like go around to get some like wide shots. You probably saw that at the beginning of this episode. You know, just to like kind of, you know, show off my progress so far. And I think that's something I'm going to be doing going forward, is just kind of like taking these like wide pan over shots to kind of like show progress. What the hell is... Okay. Right, roof. Doing the roof. So, first off, I'm going to start probably... Nah, I'm gonna start small. I'm gonna start off in my room over here. I don't think it's gonna be the room that I sleep in, but it might be. I don't know. Okay. Ah, shit. I have no idea how long this series is gonna go for. I do intend to go a lot longer after this house is built. Once the house is built, I do intend on actually inviting some of my friends onto the server and kind of like working on like a group project at some point. But for now, I focus on the little things. I don't know if I'm going to be sharing this house with anybody. That is something that I will be... That is something I will continue to think about, but I'm a little uncertain about that, because this is kind of like my special home. And this probably is like the most creative work I've ever done, to be honest. There we go. So, who knows? Who knows? So the garage kind of goes something along the lines of... It's weird because it's taller, almost. So it goes a little bit like that. Big squash coming out of me. Oops. I love it. I said I was going to focus on my roof of my room. And all of a sudden, now I'm like veering into whatever the hell this is over here. And then the other question becomes, am I going to make this house functional? Like, is it going to have like actual functionality within this world? Probably, actually. Yeah, probably. And that's partly because, like, yeah, I want to live in this house, but I also want, like, to do other things with it. Like, I have so many plans, and I can't begin to describe what kind of plans I have in mind. But those I will get to at a later date. Because for now... I gotta plan this all out. Like... For example, the garage is going to be functional storage. The garage will be a functional storage facility. I am going to set something up to store a bunch of stuff in here. I'm also going to set up like a computer system in here as well. And every room that I remember having a computer will have a computer in it of some sort. But yeah, that is super wild that it does that. There's also like tiny other little decorations like exhaust pipes and such that are going to be put on top of here. Like the fireplace is going to have a chimney and everything. It's all going to be very functional. Okay. That's the bedroom done. I'm gonna redecorate it at some point, but for right now, I'm not even gonna bother. Right now, like I said earlier, I gotta focus on the roof. I wonder, can I climb up there from here? Okay, yes I can. Perfect. Oh my god, that is so satisfying. I'm not gonna lie. That is actually really satisfying to see this part. Just this section of the roof being like this. This is so satisfying. I wonder how it looks on the map. I love it. When people get on the server and they look for my house and they see this, they're just gonna see this like pink L shape in the distance. I think that's going to be absolutely hilarious. Right, okay. I was debating whether or not I should continue that way or not. I don't think I am until I finish out all of this over here. Because that roof doesn't really go much bigger than that. And that's perfectly fine, to be honest. Oh, oops. Whoopsie daisy. I wonder when my grandparents or parents see this, if they're gonna be looking at this and going, what the hell are you gonna do with all of that? Well, as I explained earlier, I shall do the unthinkables and make it functional. How I'm gonna make that functional? Well, that's an easier said than done explanation. In a previous episode, I don't remember how long ago that was. I had come across a meteorite. At some point, I'm going to venture back to it and collect its crystals, assuming they've been fully grown. And what I'm going to do with those crystals is that is going to be what makes my computer storage. If anybody in the audience watching this now knows anything about applied energetics, they know what I'm talking about. And they will see that it is indeed a worthwhile investment. Gonna be honest with you, I've never done anything like this. I've said in previous episodes that I have focused too much on functionality of things as opposed to actually making something that looks nice. So that's why I said previously that I am trying really hard to do the opposite of what I normally do. And I'm hoping that my friends that have contradicted me on doing things like that are looking at this in pride. But I love how the minimap changes based on where you're standing, and you can kind of see the insides when you're inside it, and then the outsides when you're outside of it. That's so cool. I love. Oh yeah, I love that. Oh, baby, give me more. Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead, finish up the garage roof. And then I'm going to make the garage doors and put those there. So the garage will be done.
Hey there, Boom Squirrels. Thanks for watching. Be sure to click the links to find more of our content and follow us on Twitch to watch us live. And as always, have a blast.
Used to do dancing late to country songs.